Welcome to your known unknown, where Source and I will help to shed light on what's unknown for you. What's up, Earth signs? This is your reading for 2025, and it's been a little bit of a roller coaster coming into it. Not gonna lie, I'm an Earth sign. I'm a Capricorn. So this reading is for Capricorn. So this is for Taurus. This is for Virgos. And wherever that lays in your charts, in your stars. So we're going to pull some cards, some tarot. We're going to pull some Earthbound Oracle. And I was going to pull some more cards, but Spirit was just adamant that no. I was like, the runes? They're like, no. Just the Earthbound Oracle cards. We're going to pull one card of this Earthbound Oracle card deck. So without further ado, let's get to it. Let's into it. And let's pull some cards. Angels, spirits, guides, ancestors, universe, source, divine creator, higher self, that you are, and all that I am. Thank you. Let's see what the Earth signs need to see coming in. What beliefs, what awareness is, what accountabilities we're going to find out. I don't know. It's going to be a very interesting year for all of us. I can feel it for sure in my bones. So, please show us what we need to see perfectly, efficiently, and perfectly and clearly. Thank you. I've been having such a hard time wanting to pull cards for us because I'm just kind of sick of, understanding the expected future. Arcana. 2 cards? 1 card? Arcana. It is this conch shell with these gemstones in it for a thing. Where's my camera? Oh, yeah, okay. Alright, guys. We're going to get real with this. Here you go. Arcana. I don't have a guidebook for this. There's no deep message. You get me. I pulled this card once before, twice before. And I never really understood it. And it's pushing at this message of 2025. I am feeling a mastery of craft, a achievement of yourself that's connective, deeper than a mountain is high, as deep as these guys can live in the ocean. And there's an opposing energy on the bottom of the deck, Oracle deck, which is achievement, high mountains, low trenches. And we're going to be covering that. Or we've understood that. It's a very wide spectrum of understanding. Okay. We're going to see Spirit real quick. Let's get deep. just heard him say, let's get a little high and let's get a little deep. So, that was funny. What beliefs or awarenesses are coming in that we need to see? What's the next step to come for 2025 for Earth Sign Spirit? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Show me what we need to see, please. Come on, guys. Oh my gosh. You want me to do that? Oh, all of them. Okay. All right. Are you serious? Okay. We have the Devil card, Capricorn energy. And we'll be honest, that's like the only straight up one that I know a few other ones, but yeah, Capricorn energy. You got 3 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles, sorry. Queen of Cups, Page of Cups, the Fool card, and 3 of Wands. The Devil works to establish intuition, dreams, and new beginnings, all to create the visions that you've envisioned. And the devil isn't the devil. The devil in this aspect is intuition, working with your dreams. It is, the devil is working with your ego, working with your desires, right? So you've turned around your ideas of desire into you've crafted yourself to be aligned with yourself. 2025 is going to be a huge year. The number 9, of course, we've heard all that before, but it's not really a joke, you know, and in some weird way, it's, if not experienced as shedding and releasing, it is going to be aligning and, I mean, empowering, exciting, you know? You have joy here. You do have abundance. I was so afraid to do this reading. Yeah, I know. We've got the 3 of Pentacles. This is going to be what it's going to be taking to step into this energy. You have so many cards here. There's so many messages coming through. You're going to be experiencing a gigantic step up into yourself. You're gaining a lot of confidence and you're starting new things and you're excited to be able to do this. You're a little, you know, you're stepping into it. You are Earth sign. You are stable and secure in your movements, in your footings, in your establishment. What you create, you don't want it to go away. You want it to have more than just what you're creating, you know? There's more to it than that. You have more concrete, not literally, metaphorically, but and or literally. You have more stability. That's just what you do. That's how you function. Sun sign, moon sign, or rising sign, you put out this expression of stability. You offer that one way or another, whether it's physically, financially, emotionally, whatever, spiritually supportive, like. So this is going to be gigantic. This Earthbound Oracle card is like, God, I'm just speechless with these guys for some reason. Spirit really wants me to use them too. And it's like, this craft mastery of earth magic, but in some weird way, you're so connected in with that element. Like, whoever watches this is like a very deep earth energy that's coming through. There's arcana in your bones. There's magic all about you. And you're with how to step into this, what it's going to take for you to achieve all of this is just supportive energy, mastering crafts, and I'm seeing a lot of integrity, a lot of will and drive and focus, but it's not unnatural to you, and it's not, you're not afraid of that. You're not afraid of it. You love it. You love it. You embrace the suck, you know? You embrace the suck. You know, we got some goats and sheep out here, and we're out here where I live. And it's really funny because when I like walk out and about there's some younger sheep, little black sheep, actually. I'm sure a lot of y'all can relate. But a couple little black sheeps, and when they walk out of the barn, and you can just tell that they've been like sleeping or something, they have like this hay shawl about them, and their eyes are just all sideways, and they're like, and it's really cute, you know? And I don't know why I was going there. Anyways, I got lost there. You're mastering your craft. Mastering your craft. This is just a really, I don't know. I feel very excited for all of us earth signs. I feel I don't know, relieved, but still at the same time, it's like just unexpected. You can't expect. You cannot expect. That's the whole basis of the game. You can't expect what's going to come. There's one thing that I've learned about all of this. It's that it's about the journey, and it's a really weird yet still pretty fathomable concept, you know? And the journey is also, the journey is from the trenches. You're finding a lot of that magic down low. You're embracing the suck. You've embraced the suck. 2025 is the achievement. I see, Spirit. Thank you. You confusing sons of guns. Oh my gosh. We got the Ace of Wands reversed. there's what am I hearing in my head right now? Yeah, it's like in order to unlock all of this achievement, oh man, I see it. You've been down in the dumps, all right, Earth signs. It's been tough. So, like, it's been a tough life, you know? It's been a tough 2024, but you've progressed from where you've been in life straight up. You found this light inside of the dark, straight up. You found your powers inside of the pain, from the pain. You turned everything around. You were the hanged man for a long time. For like, I don't know. For me, a couple years. For you, could have been however long. But you have... Sorry, I just got so much energy going on in my head right now. You have been at the bottom of that mountain and your home is at the top, and it's like a long time ago when you were young, you fell down the mountain, and you've always felt like you remember that. You're like, well, I've been up there, but I'm down here, and so I grew up down here with this, you know. And then you got to go up the mountain. You've been climbing up the mountain. You are going to the top of the mountain, and you're unlocking so much, not even just achievement, but awareness, beliefs, mindset shifts, possibilities. I'm seeing dreams, I'm seeing intuition, I'm seeing establishment. Like, that's so important for you to feel secure enough to be able to relax enough mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, all of it, psychologically, relax and feel safe being you. And keeping your purpose about you, potentially starting new endeavors that are extremely important, and recreating these new passions out of visions that you've had, and you're finally putting them into action. And maybe a lot of them too you've remembered from the past. Like, there are things that you've dreamt of that you're like, oh, I lost that dream a long time ago, but you didn't lose it. You remembered it, you know. And it's not like you remembered it, you've always remembered it, and it's probably kept you down a lot because you haven't felt passionate about it. But you're stepping into an Ace of Wands, but you're also stepping into an Ace of Wands kind of future reverse. And it's like you're remembering what the passion can feel like, not unsafely. You're not stupid, you're smarter, you're way more aware. You've gathered all of your arsenal of tricks in your tool belt, and you've gathered them from the darkest places that a human can experience and continue to progress still. Didn't give up. You're not giving up. You ain't gonna give up. It's funny because you realize that the term, like, when people, like, I used to say, you know, quitters don't quit. Like, you're a quitter if you quit. I don't quit. You know, mama didn't raise no quitter. Yeah, right. Well, if you want to be smart and grow up and actually figure stuff out, quitting is a very smart thing to do of a lot of things. Of a lot of things, you know. Self love, I find, and success are discipline and what you won't spend, like what you'll say no to, you know. And you really began that journey, and you've it's like because of how long and how hard you've psyched yourself out about stepping into your power and all this what if, you've been like karma phobic, well, so to say, knowingly or unknowingly, whether you're aware of this or not. It's like you've acted upon doing the wrong or right things out of fear so long that, and so well too, and so adjustingly, that you're shifted yourself into alignment with either yourself currently going into, or will, you know, or will soon, you know, like 2025 can offer that, at least that path, you know, depending on where you're at on your time. But this energy is very like you can't make a wrong choice, because all of them work for you, because you won't let them not, because you're not going to waste your time on any of the nonsense, because it's not fulfilling. And you remembered how to get into your groove a little bit more, and you're getting deeper into that groove. Yeah, baby, you have grooved into that through solitude, through connection of self, through understanding, communicating. Maybe you have these deep spiritual practices. Maybe you're so practically spiritual that your belief just made that work out. And you, like, your day to day, maybe you don't even think you're spiritual. Maybe you just think that you're doing it somehow, and your consciousness is just like, hell yeah. Keep going, guys. You know? That's it. Keep going. Whatever you're doing's killing it. Keep going. That's very cool. What are these guys here? All right. Thanks for letting me get that one out. I had all these voices in my head, and I couldn't talk straight, think straight for a little bit. Gotta ground yourself. Earth signs. See what happens when you ground yourself? You can begin to just, think. Mastering your crafts from the trenches. You ain't going back there, but you don't have to. You never have to, ever again. Ever again. And just to be aware too, if it helps, you can kind of always go back and, I don't know, try to save this or just remember this somehow, that this progress happens with the shifts of the planets, with the cycles of, most particularly, the inward planets, but the moon and the stars and the sun. The moon phases and the calendar and the time of year and where and how you were born. So it's real important for you to study things like your astrology and how your physiology works, if you want to do like human charts and, you know, design charts or gene keys or all kinds of stuff like that. Definitely worthwhile. If you haven't opened up your Astro Cafe or whatever you use, I don't know, if you haven't opened that up in a long time, maybe open it up and look up an aspect or a different sign that you don't know a whole lot about, and then be like, what is it? And just experience the whole thing. Like, I just taught myself, what the degrees meant and what deacons are and what those can mean, especially in my signs. And then I was like, oh wait, let's apply those to my sun, moon, and rising. And then I was like, let's apply those to on Mars and see like what deacons that offers, or stuff like that. So, and it really just, man, describes you to a key, like to a T. It's crazy. The doors unlock when you learn how to read your stars. I think that's one of the, is it the seals of Solomon from Hermes, from the ancient Hermetics? Or it's not maybe it's not a seal, but it's like in order to advance in like esoteric knowledge or something like that. I forgot where I heard that from. But anyways, enough about that. What energies are we? What energies are blocking us? What energies are limiting us? Where do we need to step up? Let's see. King of Swords. I see. All right, Earth signs. These energies are limiting beliefs or blockages that can manifest, that can arise, or have been a part of your journey. You're still figuring things out. I'm just saying that these are, along with these amazing cards and this amazing journey that you're going to be experiencing, even better. God, I love these messages coming through. Just even experiencing from the depths to achievement this year. Maybe you just, like right now where you're at ground zero again, just like every day. Every day you wake up, you're back at ground zero. You're doing better and better every day. So we're constantly advancing, progressing 1% at a time every day. The might not be a turtle. The turtle wins the race. You're so patient. You're like you're like a conch shell gemstone climbing up. You probably just move as slow as the earth grows. You are so patient. You see that? You see how slow that was? That's crazy slow. And that's you. It's stable. But also, a lot of that has been a result from fear. All right? And you can't forget. I said can't. Don't want to think that way. You don't want to think that way. Can't does not exist. It's won't. You can do anything you want. The thing about it is you can do anything. But the only thing you can't do is everything. Okay? There's just not enough time. So these limiting beliefs to be present around these fears, these blockages, what we need to step it up in to achieve the next step of the Arcana stepping into achievement, right? This Arcana is mastering your craft. Don't overthink. Don't negatively think. And don't criticize. Don't lose faith in yourself. Don't lose faith in what you're doing. When you hit those brick walls, keep going. Keep going. Or wait until a mindset shifts and you wake up differently another day. But you got to be actively waking up differently every day. You can't just be autopilot doing the same routines. Your mind must be going 24/7. Well, it doesn't have to be, but I guess mine does. Yeah. just don't lose faith in what you're doing. And constantly, anytime you have fear or resistance, just find what is perfectly meant for you. You probably already have. You probably have a special thing, a totem, or an action that you like to do, or, you know, fun things that you like to do that keep you grounded, but also like more practically, like, I don't know, fidget spinners, clicking your thumbs, just random things you do all day long that just give you this sense of, I'm here. And I'm hearing ticks, just doing ticks. So I'm like, yeah, dude, you probably do some ticks. You probably have a tick, you know? And it's all right. You're you. You're unique, you know? You're you. And you're you too. I think that's the universal symbol for, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah. Lack of action, lack of thought. Oh, no, I'm sorry. No forward movement too. No forward thinking is what's a good limiting, like a block. It's like not a blockage, it's like a gray zone you don't like to recognize when you're floating through your thoughts. And it's like just in your autopilot, just in your motions and random thoughts, you know, your thoughts just kind of go like this, we'll just say, just metaphorically, like psh, psh, and you're going like this the whole way. And there's like that gray little speed bump of just quick little those wisps of thoughts that and dreams, right? Some of them are negative and we're floating. Some of them are fear, and some of them kind of characterize what holds us back from lack of action. So we have another Ace of Wands reversed, just with a different connotation. Whereas you're mastering your craft patiently. In this, what we're stepping into with this energy, and what limiting beliefs are kind of the same thing, but to a degree, it's out of fear. It's out of, I mean, not fear. Fear is giving it like this crazy term to it. It's out of routine, and you're recognizing it. You have the full awareness of it, those gray speed bumps. You know they're there, and you know to look at them, and you're doing that. And you're starting to do stuff about it, so don't slip into not doing stuff about it and thinking, changing your thoughts and stepping it up, basically. Don't hold yourself back out of, I'm hearing laziness, I'm hearing lack of motivation, I'm hearing all kinds of crap. And what you want to do is learn. You want to learn. You want to learn and then apply, though. You want to receive and give, and then receive and give. You want to learn and then apply. You want to grow, and you want to rest, and grow and rest, and then keep going. I'm just hearing like a locomotive, like, keep going, dude. Keep doing it. Don't let those hold you back. Don't let procrastination hold you back. Don't let the fear of moving forward hold you back. Don't let the fear of learning something new hold you back. Extremely important. Push yourself a little bit. Just a little bit. It can be 1% every day. It can be 25% every day. And when I give that, I'm talking about like like progression amounts, not how much effort you give each day. I give each day 100% my effort. Every day, 200%. I am 200% human being. I am 100% flesh, body, matter, and I am another 100% conscious, connective entity. We are enjoying ourselves very much, basically. And, yeah. It's funny, I just look over and it's like the Hermit card. And I'm like, yeah, thanks. Isolation did us good, right? Oh my god. 7 of Pentacles reversed. All right. Reversed meaning. When reversed, the 7 of Pentacles means procrastination. Thanks, guys. The time is running out, so commit fully to the work you're doing or the lifestyle you have, regardless of the ups and downs. Or put your energies elsewhere. This may mean considering a different job, career path, especially because it's Pentacles. I mean, there's, yeah. It could be anything material, but they're saying the same thing. Could be that. Muster the willpower to take action now. Any decision is better than no decision at all. An additional meaning of the card is anxiety about a loan or other financial agreement. I mean, that's true too. You know, cards ain't lying. We've got some of those. I think they're kind of funny though. You know, but we all handle life differently. But nonetheless, that's funny because this is just a slap in the face with procrastination. And the reason why these cards are pulling up is because you've really understood that. You've really started to tap into, let me just flip that over real quick. Yeah, okay. You've really started to tap into your something. And you're gonna do it, damn it. Because it's been so long in the depths, in the darkness of your experience that you're tired of it. You've been tired. Like this was, you've been going through it. You are now seeing this light, and you're like, "Is that it?" And yes, this is your confirmation. That is it. Straight up. Whatever you're doing, that's it. And if you're like, there's no way that this is going to go anywhere, well, that's because you got more to learn still, all right? And then it will go somewhere. You have to put the work in. You have to put the work in. And I think that one thing that has held you back for a very long time, and a thing about procrastination, is when you become aware of what you're supposed to do, well, all the what ifs and all the stuff, you have an imagination when you have an awakening, and then your mind just goes crazy, especially if you have a spiritual awakening that was kind of a derivative of a trauma. That's always fun. Those wounded healers really have a fun time navigating their mind unless they're alone, and then it gets a little weird sometimes, but you figure it out one way or another if you're a kind person, and you're super, super kind and loving, and you're generous, and you've had to learn lessons that have offered these amazing achievements coming in. New beginnings, vision, intuition, you've mastered that. Dreams, you're mastering that. You know, like the idea of foundation, family, love, security, trust, faith, beliefs, faith, you know, I will say that twice, faith again. One big thing that I felt a long time ago when I was giving gratefulness, like I was just driving, I was reciting, like, I'm so grateful for this, and I'm grateful for this. And then I had a download, and I was like, wait a second. Think about like the ultimate like motor of gratefulness would be like, I'm so grateful for faith. And it's like, what? I'm so grateful for the faith that you give me. May it be stronger every day. The more faith that I have, belief, it's not hope, it's belief. It's faith. It's a knowing. It's a certainty. You know, it's not a hoping for. It's not a wish. You don't get those. You don't do those. You know that. So you're realistic. You're grounded. You are focused on whatever has pulled you out of that dark space recently, fairly recently, at least within the last quarter year, you know, and stepping into that. And it's going to unlock so many doors for you if you just continue forward. All right, for whatever that means for you. Study whatever you're interested in. You can have a few different little things, but make sure that they don't coincide with each other. Make sure that they are somewhat harmonious. Make sure you balance them, and make sure that you provide a sufficient amount of creative materials, something, potential creative energy. Make sure that you actually like provide something enough to where you can be proud of it and you can show it off, and you can allow other people to experience pieces of you. And that's really what it is. Again, remember? You know, like that's it. That was the key so long ago, back when you were probably a kid, and you're starting to see that again. And it's been however many years, probably around 19 years since, you know, Saturn left you alone for a little while. Saturn kind of pummeled some values and virtues into you. Pluto probably did the same thing. Probably all the planets did, honestly, especially with a reading like this. But you're grateful for them because you knew somehow, some way, a long time ago that shit would work. And I say that shit would work because back then it was shit, and you were like, I'm gonna fake it till I make it. And then, yeah, you kind of did. It's like you learned how to be really good out of that stuff out of spite. But it was like spite to yourself and your life. And you're like, nah. You just didn't like it. So you flip your stuff around and you start to remember through the healing what it's all about, if that makes any sense. So that was a really weird reading. We're going to see where that goes. We're going to see where things go. Can't believe I'm going to post this. Oh my God. All right. This is good stuff, you guys. Really, don't give up, though. I'm going to pull one card, like one message for everybody to walk away with. Show us one thing, because this was just so overwhelming. One thing that we can take away. Out of all I've said, out of all we've said tonight, Spirit wants you to know 3 things. 3 words, basically. Reliability, perseverance, and the Magician card. Alright. Magician being major arcana. We have the Knight of Pentacles, and we have the 7 of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles. Use what you got. Use what you are. Use what you're doing because you are doing it right now. Don't stop doing it. You do have a lot of opportunity ahead of you because you're starting to see what it means to be the magician of your own reality. All right, to be in the co-creator's seat. All right, and what that means is whether you're religious or spiritual or nothing, you know that to a degree something is riding with you because it gets you out of bed every morning. You know, it's there, and it's putting you in these situations that are making you go, aha, oh, these breakthrough moments where you just become more self-aware and more relatable and understandable and understanding of what you're experiencing, how it's you that you're experiencing. And keep pushing, keep pushing, keep pushing, keep pushing. The progress will be reliable. You are and will continue to be reliable. That's really what you got to do. Like, if you want to receive, you have to give first. Give and then receive. You know that. And so you're giving. Give, 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 give. Give everything. You don't need none of it. It's like your earth, your everything we experience. We're here. You know? So, yeah, that's pretty easy to get. All right. Spirit says we're done. We're complete. That was a lot of fun. I'm going to take a deep breath and I'm going to disconnect. I did a really intense meditation before this. And it was the most intense meditation I've ever consciously, like, new self me have had. I've had intense meditations to get me to today, but today was an intense meditation to get us here. I really thank you for bearing with me and putting up with this reading. This was the most amazing time. We are complete. I'm going to take a deep breath, disconnect, and yeah, send some really good energy your way. You can join me if you want to. Yeah. If not, no worries. So take a deep breath in. Now hold it. Yeah. Okay. Happy 2025, Earth Signs. And until next time, much love.